Hey, what's poppin', Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi Battle fans? My name is Shiny Ninetales, and today I'm bringing you another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. But before I get into the team preview and all that other shit, first off, I want to apologize for only uploading one video yesterday. I thought I uploaded two, but I didn't click the thing that allowed me to upload videos that were longer than 17 minutes. So you got that this morning. I hope that's okay. I'll still be uploading two videos today, so I guess it'll be a total of three. And my first battle today is against Chris, who is a fellow YouTuber. I don't really want to butcher his name, but I think it's Lyeiir. And he has an awesome YouTube channel. I love his layouts and stuff like that. And he's a really awesome battler. Afterwards, we traded some really cool stuff, and he really helped me out. Thanks a lot, Chris. You are a really awesome guy. Now, into the team preview. You have seen everything on my team before, just not in this order. And that would be my special defensive Ninetales, my Mega Heracross, my, I believe this is my special Empoleon, my Iron Fisted, Choice Scarfed thing of the Infernapes, and the Donphan, and then the Moxie Salamence. Now, I'm not sure if I had my items on my team at this point in time. I can't really remember, to be honest, but if I didn't, it's whatever. I still did pretty well in this battle, even without having any items. Now, I take a glance at his team, and I see the Keldeo, and I've never faced a Keldeo before, ever in my entire history of playing Pokemon, so I was a little worried about it. So I'm going to press play, get this battle going. Hopefully, you guys enjoy this, because I really liked battling him. We battled, easily 7 times. It was so much fun. Up till, 2 in the morning. Loved it. Sends in his Nidoking to start off with. Now, I had no idea what he would start off with. I just sent in my normal lead, which was my Ninetales. Get the Drought up. And I didn't want to take a Earth Power or anything like that, even though I am special defensive, so I just automatically switch out into my Salamence. Now, little did I know he went for the Thunder, but he missed it. So it was kind of like everybody kind of messed up first turn, and we just redo. Now here I go for the Earthquake because I know it'll be super effective, and he sends out into his Ferrothorn, which is still it still does really not decent damage. It did terrible damage, honestly. So I go for a Dragon Dance, and I know that if I can set up 2 Dragon Dances and then get up an Earthquake, I'll be fine. But he goes for Stealth Rocks now. I'm not really worried about that because I have my Rapid Spinner, which is my Donphan, which, by the way, battling this guy would make me so mad because I would always bring my Rapid Spinner for the battles that I didn't need to have it. And then the very next battle I would take off my Rapid Spinner because he wasn't bringing his Galvantula or his Ferrothorn, and he would bring one of them. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck this shit, and I just brought one every single time. So I go for my +2 Earthquake, and that almost takes him out. That did a good amount of damage. He goes for a Leech Seed, and I guess that was okay. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal to me because my Salamence is really strong, so it didn't bother me all that much. Now, here I'm going to go for my second Earthquake, and I'm going to knock him out because I want to get him out of the way. I want to not deal with him anymore. And that's exactly what I do. His Ferrothorn goes down to the second Earthquake. Now, I get the Moxie, so now I'm at +3. And he sends in his Nidoking, and now I know for a fact he's going to go for Ice Beam. I know he is. I knew he was from the very beginning, but there's no need of me having a +3 paralyzed Salamence anymore, because whenever you switch it, and he got a crit. It didn't matter one bit, but you know what? He got the crazy hacks every single battle. Send in my Donphan, and I know that I have the Sturdy that will be broken by the Stealth Rocks, but I can take any hit that he throws at me, no matter what it is. Even an Ice Beam. Watch this shit. You ready? Ready? Bam! 23 HP. How can anybody else besides my Donphan live at 23 HP from a special Sheer Force Nidoking? It was so good. So I go for the Rapid Spin, get away the rocks, and then I go for the Ice Shard to try to get off as much damage as possible. That's exactly what I do, and that did clean over half. If I had gone for 2 Ice Shards, that bitch would be dead. But you know what? I didn't want to risk having the rocks up. Sending my Infernape right now, and he withdraws first turn, I guess predicting the Fire Punch or the Mach Punch of some sort. And here he actually goes into his Keldeo, and I go for a close combat. Now, after this close combat, I saw how much damage it did, and he looked at it and he was like, man, then a Thunder Punch will knock me out, right? So you're going to go for Thunder Punch. I was like, nope. No, I'm not. I'm going to switch out. And I switch out to my Empoleon because it had no use this battle at all. Except for maybe his Tyranitar. and it was whatever. So I just sacked it off. I really wish I hadn't done that because I love Empoleon so much, but I had to. I didn't want my Infernape to die. So he loses a little bit of his HP due to the Life Orb, and now I switch back into my Infernape, and he's like, here comes the Thunder Punch. I was like, nope, Mach Punch. I don't want to risk him having Aqua Jet and him knocking me out for a Life Orbed Aqua Jet. It just wasn't really on my agenda. Sends in his Nidoking, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to take a thing from the earth that erupts underneath your feet. Earth Power, that's what it's called. So I send in my Ninetales. I'm like, you know what, Ninetales, I love you very much, but you're going to die, and I'm not going to feel bad about it because I still have my Infernape. He goes for the Earth Power and knocks out my Ninetales, and I was like, I'm indifferent about it, because, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Now, here is wherever the game turns around, because right now it is 2-5, I believe, or 2-4. Send in my bitch-ass Mega Heracross. Now, he is my... I can't even say he's my favorite, because Mega Pinsir is my favorite, but him and Mega Pinsir are tied. I love them so much. They're both so OP. Now right here I go for the Arm Thrust, because I thought he would stay in with his Nidoking, but he didn't. No, he goes into Venusaur, and this does piss poor damage. And you're thinking, Shiny Ninetales, why in the hell would this be your favorite? Look how little damage that did. That did not very effective damage, and it didn't do anything at all. And hold on, little Grasshopper, you will see right here, because I go for the Pin Missile. And watch this. 1, 2, look at that. He'll be dead. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. After the second one, he was dead. I believe it only had to hit 4 times. So I was really happy with that. And that was 1 down. Now let's just count how many this thing takes out. 1. Now Nidoking comes in next. He goes for the Sludge Bomb. I predicted him to have the Flamethrower. If he had the Flamethrower, I would have been dead. And I would have lost the entire battle. But I didn't, because he had the Sludge Bomb instead of the Thunder Wave. And I was happy, and I did backflips, and I was really excited. So I go for the Arm Thrust, knowing that I can knock it out. Now, I got a crit. I don't really think that mattered, because I still had one more hit that I could do. So, it wasn't that big of a deal. Now, he sends in his Scizor. Now, I'm like, you know what? I can take a Bullet Punch. There's no way that I'm going to die from a Bullet Punch. What? I just died from a Bullet Punch. Damn, that sucks. Then he ends up telling me that his Scizor is max HP, max attack. I'm like, you know what? F that shit. I don't want to deal with it anymore. So I send in my Infernape, knowing he would go for another Bullet Punch. And I'm like, you know what? A Fire Punch is going to take this thing out easily. It's going to take it out easily. Right? Yep. Bam. Bye, Scizor. And I'm like, I can't remember your last Pokemon. You haven't used a Mega. What is your last Pokemon? And then I see Tyranitar, and I'm like, shit, I'm Choice Scarfed. So this is wherever, if I had saved my Empoleon, that it would have, like, really come in handy. So it just, I don't know. I feel like me sacking off my Empoleon really kind of messed me up in the long run, which I could have done better. And if I had gone for a close combat with my Infernape, I think I would have lost anyway, but to the Scizor instead, so it's whatever. It was still a very, very good battle, and a very strategic battle in my mind. I'm probably not gonna upload any other battles that we had, just because, like, some of them, it was either I swept him or he swept me or something like that. Like, at one point in time, he got up a +6 Mega Charizard X. So it's just that kind of stupid shit. So I hope you guys enjoyed this battle, and if you can, leave a like, a comment, and a sub down below, and I will leave a link to his channel down below. Make sure you guys stick around for the second battle of today. Peace.